Can a one-star walk-on quarterback take over at Vanderbilt and lead them to a national championship? Well, in this brand new challenge, that's exactly what we will be trying to figure out. Quarterback Greg Knox is headed to Vanderbilt, so let's go ahead and jump in and see what our team looks like. We will be the starting quarterback at a 79 overall, our running back is an 84 overall, our wide receivers are an 83, a 79, and a 74. Not the best room ever. And this receiver, Davon Walker, only has 72 speed. How good's our tight end? A 75 overall. What about our offensive line? A 76 overall left tackle, a 76 overall guard, an 82 overall center, a 74 overall right guard, and a 79 overall right tackle. Now obviously at a 79 overall, that's a pretty highly rated one-star recruit, but we do begin this with 0 skill points, and I won't be doing any of the practices in this series. We can only earn skill points through playing the games. These are the attributes we will be starting with. We have 79 speed, 75 acceleration, but the main thing here is 82 throw power and 82 throw accuracy. We will be on All-American difficulty with 7-minute quarters, and the rest of the sliders are just going to be the default ones. I don't really know how well sliders work whenever you import them into Road to Glory, so for right now, this is just the ones we're going to be using. Now we get to jump into our very first game here at Vanderbilt, and we are taking on the 90 overall Ole Miss Rebels. We get the ball first to start the season, and we are starting inside our own 20-yard line. Knox from under center. We'll drop back to pass, and we're just going to take off with Knox here. Juke to the outside and get brought down for a 9-yard gain. Obviously, I have no control over audibles or anything like that right now, so we just have to do the play that the coach calls. And on 2nd and 1, he's calling a run play. It's a handoff to Davis up the middle for the first down. Now we get to come out in a 5-wide set, and we're under center. This is a weird formation for me to see. We'll take the snap and drop back. We're going to load up and go deep downfield. That man's in a foot race, and that is caught and brought down as Wilson Long for a 47-yard gain. Now we'll come out under center for the very next play. Inside the 25-yard line, Knox will take the snap. We'll throw this one underneath, caught by our tight end, Bresnahan, for an 8-yard gain. Back out in shotgun. This one's going to be a draw play. It's a handoff to Davis right up the middle, and that is going nowhere. A loss of 2. Usually in all of my gameplay, I never really show you guys the plays, but this is a really weird play. I've never seen a running back have this route here. But on 3rd and 4, that's what we're running. So we'll take the snap, and we're going to go downfield, and that should have been intercepted. I thought it was going to get picked off. Tried to go to our tight end. Our kicker would make the field goal, but then Ole Miss would drive downfield and take the lead 7-3. So now we come out of the 25-yard line, running an option play, and I think I read that incorrectly. A loss of 5. Not the play call I would call here, but on 2nd and 15, we're going to run the ball. It's a handoff to Davis, who bounces it to the outside, actually has some room to run here, and gets shoved out of bounds for a 14-yard gain. That sets up a 3rd and 1. Can we avoid the 3 and out? We'll drop back to pass. Not seeing anyone come open again. We'll roll out to the outside, and finally throw on the run, caught by Long for the first down, brought down near the 50. 1st and 10, Knox back in shotgun. We'll take the snap. I'm sorry, that was from under center. Don't know what I was thinking there. But we'll go over the middle, and we find Skinner, who is running wide open inside the 5, and he will be brought down inside the 1-yard line, I believe. A 50-yard gain. Now we come out in shotgun with Lutz as the running back. On 1st and goal, it's an option play, and Knox will get brought down for a 1-yard gain, but now we're injured. Great. I'm not going to watch a ton of plays here in simulation, but let's see if they can get a touchdown here. Seals runs a read option and gets blown up in the backfield. Don't tell me we're going to get that huge gain and then have to settle for a field goal. It's 3rd and goal, and they have come out in a goal line set here. I don't agree with this, but Seals will drop back to pass. Standing back in the pocket, throws to the outside, caught by DeCourcy, and he goes up the sideline and into the end zone. Touchdown Vanderbilt. We didn't throw it, but we do get points here. And now we have come back in at quarterback here at about the 13-yard line near the end of the 1st quarter. It's a handoff to Davis, who will go forward for a gain of 2. We begin the 2nd quarter with a 2nd and 8 now from under center. We'll drop back to pass and roll out to the outside, waiting for someone to come open downfield. We'll just take off with Knox and get the first down, a gain of 12 here. 1st and 10, Knox back in shotgun. We'll run the play action. And now we're going to throw this one over the middle, caught by Long for the quick first down, a gain of 12. Now on 1st and 10, we line up under center with Davis in at running back, and that's where we're going with it. And Davis up the middle for just a 1-yard gain. Now back in shotgun, we're going to look for a quick pass on this play. We'll take the snap, and once again roll out to the outside. And finally, we're going to throw this one downfield. That's caught by Walker, who shoved out of bounds. That was Davon Walker with a gain of 22 on the play. Now we're in Rebel territory. Back in shotgun. We'll take the snap and throw this one to the outside. Caught by Bresnahan for a 4-yard play. Now a 2nd and 6. Back in shotgun. Knox will drop back again. And this time we're going to go to Walker downfield for the first down. Brought down near the 20. A gain of 15. We're back in shotgun. This time it's a counter play to our running back. So we'll give it to Davis, who has some pretty solid blocking and gets a 9-yard gain. Now a 2nd and 1. Knox from under center. We'll take the snap. We hand off to Davis again. It goes up the middle for the first down and fights his way all the way down to the 1-yard line. I believe this is the same exact play that got us injured last time. 1st and goal from the 1. It's an option play, but Knox will get to keep it and get into the end zone for our first career touchdown, and we are up 17-7. Make it 24-7 because we got a punt return for a touchdown. Now we come out with 3:18 to go in the half. Out of shotgun. We'll drop back and we're going to throw this one over the middle. Caught by Davis for the easy first down. He's tripped up for a gain of 19. We'll line up under center on the very next play. Knox will drop back to pass. And we're going to go downfield to Walker, and that was risky, but it got by the defender, and now Walker's off to the races, but he is the slowest receiver on the team, but he's still going to win the foot race from 61 yards out. We're up 31-7. Ole Miss would respond to make it 31-15. With 1:46 to go in the half, we get the ball back. Knox out of shotgun. We'll drop back to pass. And trying to buy some time here. We're probably just going to need to throw this one away. But I'm being way too stubborn. And finally throwing downfield, and that should have been picked off. And we apparently got injured on the play. So let's see how long it takes us to come back into the game here. And it's going to be with 39 seconds to go here in the half. Ole Miss was able to take advantage while we were out of the game and make it 31-22. Knox out of shotgun. And we're going to go deep downfield for Walker again, who makes the catch once again off with a foot race and brought down to the 30. A gain of 44. 1st and 10 with 32 seconds to go in the half. Knox out of shotgun. We'll take the snap. And we're going to go deep over the middle, and that is caught by Bresnahan. He's into the end zone from 31 yards out. That is touchdown pass number 2. Now in the second half, it's 38-22 with 6:19 to play here in the third quarter. Knox from under center will drop back to pass. Rolling out to the outside. Throwing at the last second. Caught by Walker, and he'll turn that into another first down. A gain of 14. Back in shotgun for the very next play. Knox will take the snap. And I was looking to go downfield. That was a dumb throw, but it's still caught by Bresnahan somehow. A gain of 9. 2nd and 1 now. Knox is back in shotgun again. We'll take the snap and looking for a quick throw here. We will find one over the middle. Caught by Walker for another first down. But there is a flag down. Is this play coming back here? Yes, it is. On our tight end, it's clipping. So that moves it back to a 2nd and 8. Knox back in shotgun. We'll take the snap and look to go downfield again. Not seeing anyone come open. We get sacked and fumble the ball. Ole Miss has recovered, and he's off to the races and gets caught at about the 10-yard line. The first turnover from either team today. The Rebels would score a touchdown, but they elected to kick an extra point rather than try to make it an 8-point game. So we still have a 9-point lead. We'll come out with a handoff to Davis for a 3-yard gain. Now our coach has called a QB draw. I generally hate this play because it tries to take over where it wants you to run, so I'm just going to let it do that, and then I'll take over from there. And it's going to run right into a lineman, a loss of 2. Now a 3rd and 10, trying to convert and keep the drive alive. Out of shotgun, we'll drop back to pass. And we're going to throw this one over the middle. That's caught by Walker, who needs to make some people miss and does make some people miss. A gain of 14 and the first down. This is generally another play that I don't like running. It's a wide receiver screen. We'll drop back. A quick throw to the outside caught by Walker for a loss of 4. That play hasn't worked for me the entire time this game has been out. Now 2nd and 14. Knox from under center. We'll drop back to pass, but we're going to go to Walker down the sideline, who's running open, makes the catch, and he is brought down to the 30. A gain of 34. He is killing them today. 1st and 10. Knox lines up under center again. He'll drop back to pass. And we're going to go to our tight end, Bresnahan, for the first down, who steps out of the 15. Now under 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Knox is back in shotgun. He'll take the snap, and we're going to make another quick throw to the outside, and that one falls incomplete, intended for Walker. 2nd and 10, Knox is back in shotgun. He'll take the snap and look to pass again. We're going to throw this one underneath. That's caught by Davis, and he will get brought down for just a 1-yard play. That will bring up a 3rd and 9. Knox back in shotgun. We'll take the snap and look to pass. We're going to throw this over the middle. Caught by Skinner, and touchdown pass number 3 today. We currently have a 15-point lead, but apparently Coach wants a 3-score lead of 17, so we're going to go for 2 here. Out of shotgun, we'll look to pass, and I don't see anyone defending this side, and we'll throw it downfield and get picks off. Luckily, that does not count as an interception for us, but can someone finally tackle him? Yes, they do. However, Vanderbilt was not able to capitalize on their next drive, so we still have a 15-point lead as we come back out and give a counterplay to Davis, and that should take us to the fourth quarter. We're out in shotgun to begin the fourth quarter. Knox will take the snap and look downfield. We're going to roll out to the outside and just take off with Greg Knox here, get the first down, and slide down to safety. Now we're letting the clock run down a little bit, but our coach is still calling pass play. So here on 1st and 10, we'll drop back, and we'll throw this one to the outside, and that one's going to get intercepted. I waited way too long to throw that, and now Washington down the sideline. They are going to turn this into a one-score game. Okay, no they're not. They could have kicked an extra point and made it an 8-point game, but they went for 2 and did not get it. So it's 35-44. We'll come back in shotgun. Coach is still making us try to throw the ball, and that's going to be incomplete. Really wish we were calling some run plays right now. 2nd and 10. We'll drop back and roll out to the outside. Fine, if they're going to call a run play, we'll run ourselves. And Knox to the outside, gets shoved out of bounds. He actually fumbled it, but luckily they pushed the fumble out. Sadly, though, because it went out of bounds, it does stop the clock. So now on 1st and 10, we'll run an option play, and it's a toss to the outside, caught by Davis at the last possible second. It's a loss of 1. Well, they called a run play, but now they've decided to call 4 verticals, so I guess we're going to look to throw the ball. On 2nd and 11, we'll drop back, and we got a man open downfield. That'll be caught by Byard. I hope I said that name right, but he's got the first down. We line up under center. We'll drop back to pass again, and trying to buy some time, rolling out to the outside. And I would rather take the sack, but we'll underhand toss it forward, and that falls incomplete. I sometimes forget that underhand toss is even an animation in this game. Now 2nd and 10, Knox from under center. We'll roll out to the outside, trying to avoid the pressure. We'll throw downfield, that's caught by Skinner for the first down and more, and he's forced out of bounds, a gain of 22. And in our first ever game, we broke the record for passing yards in a single game here. I showed you guys beforehand, it's still All-American difficulty. Apparently the defense just didn't want to show up. 1st and 10. And it's actually going to be a run play finally. Hand off to Davis, who will get brought down for a 3-yard play. This has been pretty on brand for the coaching staff today. They called a run play to chew some clock, but on the very next play, we're running 4 verticals again. So back from shotgun, Knox will take the snap, and we're going to throw this one to the end zone. That's caught by Skinner. Touchdown, Vanderbilt, and we are now up 51-35. Never mind, we're at 50-35 as our coach is wanting to go for 2 again. This time it's a QB blast play. We'll take the snap and run forward, try to juke some people out, but get brought down. But yet again, Vanderbilt could not do anything on offense, so we just need to run down the rest of the clock here. It's a handoff to Davis to the outside for a 1-yard gain. One feature that I would have really liked to have in Road to Glory is the option to turn on chew clock, because it gets really annoying just sitting here and letting the clock run down. But that's exactly what we're doing here. And another handoff to Davis, who goes up the middle off the counter play for another 2 yards. And now Ole Miss is burning timeout. So with 2:01 to go, the clock has stopped. Knox out of shotgun. We'll send Walker in motion. And drop back to pass. We'll go to Walker one more time for the first down. He'll make one man miss and finally get brought down for a gain of 17. A couple quick run plays from Davis would then bring up a 3rd and 7. We need one more first down to chew out the rest of the clock. They are completely out of timeouts. Out of shotgun, it's a read option, but Knox will get hit in the backfield, a loss of 4. But it would not matter. Ole Miss goes 4 and out, so we can chew out the rest of the clock with this play right here. Well, I would say this was a pretty solid debut for a 1-star walk-on quarterback. We go over 500 yards and 5 total touchdowns. Walker, to me, was the surprise today. He only has 72 speed, but he torched them for over 200 yards. The final stats on the day: Greg Knox goes 24 for 30, 513 yards, 4 touchdowns, and 1 interception. Running the ball, Davis got 49 yards on 17 carries, and Knox 34 yards on 10 carries, but we also found the end zone once. Receiving, Devon Walker 9 for 217 in a score. Our tight end Ben Bresnahan 5 for 68 in a touchdown. Quincy Skinner 4 for 104 in 2 scores. And then Joel DeCourcy, I guess that is the guy that the backup quarterback threw a touchdown to. Moving on to week 2, our next opponent will be FCS East, so I don't expect that game to be much of a challenge.